Well, people, it's July. What does July mean to me? And a lot of people may be watching this video. It is the Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion sale. And I know you're excited, because I am too. So, the Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion sale. Now, why is that a big deal? Because Criterions are expensive. I mean, they are. They're not a cheap title to buy, especially when you're buying physical media, which people really don't do anymore. Now, I am a big fan of physical media, obviously. So I wanted to talk about a few of the things that I picked up. Sometimes I buy things that I haven't seen. It's a sickness. One of the first films I picked up was Orson Welles' second ever feature, The Magnificent Ambersons. This movie is from 1942, and it has a very tragic past. Now, I haven't seen this movie yet, but I'm excited to see it. The reason it has a tragic past is a lot of the footage was actually lost. I cannot wait to see this movie, and unfortunately we'll never get to see Orson Welles' true vision of the film, but that seems to be the case with a lot of Orson Welles films. We'll never see what he wanted, because unfortunately he's no longer with us, and this is what we have of The Magnificent Ambersons. So I'm going to be super cash with this one. I'm leaning against the wall. Anyway, this movie is called True Stories, directed by David Byrne from 1986. This film is directed by David Byrne of the band The Talking Heads. This is the only film he's ever made. I'm excited to see this. I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen the Ambersons, and I haven't seen the one I'm going to talk about next. But I'm excited to see this one. This one actually comes with the soundtrack, which is kind of cool. The Talking Heads is definitely, I don't know any Talking Heads songs. If I heard a Talking Heads song, I would be like, oh, I know this song. But I wouldn't know it was them. Anyway, this movie has John Goodman's face upside down. True Stories, 1986, David Byrne. Can't wait to check it out. So the next film I picked up is Agnes Varda's One Sings, the Other Doesn't. I'm excited to check out this movie, mostly because I'm a huge fan of Agnes Varda. I am a big fan of her work, and anything that she makes, I'm going to enjoy just a little bit, even if it's not that great. But I don't know, because I haven't seen it. This one's from 1977. One Sings, the Other Doesn't. Agnes Varda. Check it out. So you might be saying to yourself, why would you go out and just buy a bunch of movies you've never seen before? Wouldn't it be a good idea to pick up something that you've seen and that you like so you could watch it again and again and again? Absolutely. So I did. David Lynch's masterpiece, Blue Velvet from 1986. I am a huge fan of David Lynch's work. There's only one film of David Lynch that I've never seen. It's The Straight Story. So I always have a David Lynch movie that I've yet to see. It's a weird thing that I'm doing. It's weird. I'm weird, obviously. I'm making these videos. I'm a weirdo. Anyway, this movie, Blue Velvet from 1986, is incredible. The performance that Dennis Hopper does in this movie is frightening, like I said. Don't offer him a Heineken. Pabst Blue Ribbon only. The performance of Isabella Rossellini, the tortured, tormented, abused character of Isabella Rossellini is heartbreaking. It is so creepy and so scary and so tortured. David Lynch is a weird guy, and I don't need to tell you that because you already know that. But it's not happy. This is not a happy film. It's not a happy film. Right away, the film opens up in this beautiful, pristine town, a small town, USA, where everybody is happy and not a care in the world is to be had. And then you start digging deeper and deeper, and you zoom in on the cracks. Even the most beautiful sculptures in the world have cracks. And this crack is an ear with ants crawling in it. David Lynch's Blue Velvet, 1986. Kyle MacLachlan, Laura Dern, Isabella Rossellini. Isabella Rossellini, do you know who her parents were? And Dennis Hopper. I don't know who Dennis Hopper's parents were, but he was Frank Booth. He was also in True Romance. Anyway, and a lot of other movies. Please. Please check out David Lynch's Blue Velvet. Get it at the Criterion sale. It's $20. And if you're a member, it's like 18 bucks. David Lynch will thank you personally every time you order one of these. So the purpose of these videos, and I swear there's a purpose, is for me to recommend good films. Anyway, I have a lot of good films on here that people need to see. I'm just going to grab one at random. I don't know what it is. Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas is my favorite Christmas movie of all time. I even have the soundtrack. Can you imagine how random it is that I just pulled out the soundtrack for Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas? It is my favorite Christmas movie, so see it. And I'm just going to pull another movie. Andrei Tarkovsky's Sacrifice. Still in the wrapper. Anyway, people, check out those films from the Criterion Collection. I'm going to just pull another movie out of random and check it out. Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.